Today I have a bag of fabric scraps I got from the waterfront thrift for $22.99. It was a little bit more than I usually pay for a bag of scraps, but I counted the number of fabrics in there and some other stuff and I decided it might be worth it. Let's check it out. This feels like a tablecloth. I mean, it's obviously not made into one right now, but like fancy placemats, maybe? Looks like a fair amount. Let's check it out. So I have 7 of these pieces cut into 26 by 26 size. So it limits me a little bit. It has a tiny bit of stretch. I'm not sure what this fabric is called, but it would probably work for like pants or something. Let's see how much we have. So it appears we have about 2 yards of this fabric, so plenty to work with. Let me know if you have an idea for it. Oh, this is a knit. I'm not sure about the dot color. It's sort of a puce, maybe? There is a lot to work with though. Let's see. So there's about 3 yards of this. I just don't know if I can use it. I really don't like the dot color. So not quite a quarter yard of a red polka dot. Love it. And about a fat quarter of this red and white stripe, which I also love. So that is a fantastic buy. Couple of ribbons. It's about a yard of this one and maybe half a yard of this one. They'd both work well for doll clothes, so I'm good with that. This is a ribbed knit, nice peach color. It looks like it's in pretty good shape, not too dirty. And it drapes nice. Let's see how much we have of it. So we have 2 yards of this, but it is super wide, so there's plenty to work with. I'm not quite sure what I would make out of it right now. Peach isn't really my color, so it would have to be something that I make for somebody else. Dolly cloth. It doesn't actually look like it's been used. So, I'm not sure what I would do with it. So we have about a yard of this navy themed fabric made in Japan for Robert Kaufman, or I guess Dan Morris for Robert Kaufman. United we stand. DKNY washcloth. That's good. Always can use another rag. This is the gingham with the texture. It's a pretty small piece, but usable. This feels like a rayon, maybe? Oh, that's nice. Let's see. So I measured it and it's about 3.5 yards long, so a lot to work with because it's super wide. And this is one edge of it. And then this is the other edge. So you could easily use it as a skirt or a dress. I'd probably do a dress. I'm not sure if I have a pattern that would work with this kind of fabric, but I must have one somewhere. We'll see. Awesome find. Okay. Okay, it's a jack. Network controls. I mean, is it trying to say like a... But it's very fancy looking. A tiny bit of toile here. Very heavy duty upholstery type of toile. The bad part about this is that it's such a big print. it would be tough to use. There might be some more in here somewhere, but I don't remember seeing any. Here's a nursery flannel. It's interesting the only letters they have stuff for is E, F, and S. But it looks like there might be a fair amount here. Designed and produced exclusively for Jo-Ann Fabric craft stores. So it appears to be right at about 2 yards. Got a lot of great colors, so it'd be really neat to do a patchwork on the other side using those colors. I think that would look really pretty. It's a made in China hanky, maybe? It says dry clean only. Yeah, good luck. So this is silky fabric. It feels really nice. It looks like a late 70s style fabric with the colors and the design. Maybe I could make like a kerchief out of it. Line the other side with like a linen, and this would be the outer side. That might be cute. For a second there, I thought I got another towel. Well, maybe I did get another towel. I did get another towel. I mean, it's cute. If a bit stained. You know, if I could get the stains out, I could use one side for a Christmas stocking. What you think? Okay, so 2 yards for $2. They used to sell it at Walmart a lot. They'd have a lot of different random fabrics, but they never had them at my store. So it's like a stretch netting. I could use that to make those butterfly wings that the kids wear. Yes? No? Maybe? We'll see. Piece of lace. It looks like about a yard. What about a Victorian dress for a My Girl doll? That would be cute. Okay. Helps if you put it right side up, right? Well, being in the South, I could make a quilt out of this and sell it pretty easily. I mean, liberty and justice for all. It looks like there's a lot. Maybe I bought it to be like a backing to a quilt, which I could see. Let's see how much there is. So I guessed correctly, it's 3 yards. These are from like the Dollar Tree. Anyways, you get the idea. Nice plain blue, nice plain red. They were probably going to make a quilt. I see another American themed fabric in there. So sewing bag and whatnot. Pillows and drapes. This is sort of a canvas material with gold running through it. Not quite canvas, I guess. And it looks to be about 1.5 yards. I'd have to think on what to use this for. This is probably the Ditzy. Although I guess it could be the Italia. Let's look at the size. Okay, I was wrong. It's the Italia because this is 1 yard. It actually works great with a lot of quilts. So, pretty good deal in my opinion. Here's the other American themed fabric. I'm not a fan. I get that the lines, show it to be like a flag probably to give it depth, but I don't like it. So printed exclusively for Hobby Lobby. It looks like 3 yards. Ah, I'm not a fan. I don't know what I'm going to do right now. Okay. That's cute. I just don't know. I mean, it's not a very big piece, so we'll see. So I'm not sure what this means. So if you know, help me out. It doesn't have any stretch, but it seems kind of expensive. Cute, right? It looks like it was originally about 2 yards, but it has been cut into, so it's not that anymore. So maybe 1.5 yards-ish. It's cute though, and it's a lot to work with. Okay, my bad. So several pieces of this. Since it's smaller pieces, but the pattern is so big, it's a little bit harder for me to work with. But if you have any suggestions, feel free to let me know in comments. Here's a bigger piece of this fabric. Not huge though, unfortunately. But I think it might be just enough to make some shorts for a kid. So I'm down with that. So these are handmade. I'm not entirely sure what they're covers for. There's 3 of the square and 2 of the rectangle. If you have any idea what these are for, let me know in comments. It's like terry cloth, bath towel-ish. Someone originally bought it for $1, I guess. I could make a cute doll robe, I think, out of this. And then I thought I had a pattern for a robe for an American Girl doll. Can't find it. But this looks like it's about 1 yard that's been cut into. Oh. Oh, this is a different kind here. So, oh, this is a different kind too. These are all different kinds of embroidered fabrics. Just a lot of small pieces of this Swiss dot type fabric. Maybe make an apron out of it for my niece to add a little something to her Ren Fair outfit. Then I wouldn't have to embroider so much. Another piece. A piece to piece. Man, I could use it at, well, that's often though, isn't it? Huh. Oh. Interesting. I mean, interesting. That's pretty. There's a lot of cut up pieces of this, and it's pretty, but the sizes make it difficult to think of what to do with it. Although, like for this, I could cut them out and then underneath put a different color and then do another patchwork Christmas stocking. That would work, right? Be a lot of work. Is that maternity? Yes. I actually don't see a date on this one, but I'd say 80s. It has this on the bottom. Very, very, very fancy and expensive looking. This would be amazing for a Barbie fancy dress. I'd have to really think about how to cut into it though. So this is sort of a silky feeling, and it's like a blanket material. It has been serged on both sides. I mean, as is, it can almost just be used as a blanket. It might be a nice one to donate to the pet shelter. Licensed by David Textiles. Just sort of a fall or Thanksgiving theme. It looks like we have about 1.25 yards of it. I don't have any plans for it right now, so we'll see. 2 more patterns for home decorating. Bedroom and baby room. This is a bit stiffer fabric. It looks like actually, I'd say it looks like there's about 3 yards of this. Maybe, yeah. It's not super wide, and if you can see this, from being folded so long, it's got a line in it. So I'd have to work around the line. But I can do that. It's a fair amount of fabric, so. Some gold lame fabric, I guess. Oh, this is like the thin, the see-through. Gosh, how much is there? Oh my gosh. Holy smokes. Let's get this measured. So there is about 7 to 8 yards of this fabric. And lots of string. I don't know, is there a Disney character that wears a lot of gold? This is a very nice feeling cotton. Leslie Beck for VIP Fabrics, Cranston Print Works. Yeah, right at a yard. You know, for the right quilt, this would look really good. So a pink and gray print. So Emma and Mila. So it looks like about 1.33 yards. I'm not sure about the two colors together. It's okay. This is like a fake suede. Clearly it was going to be a shirt. Feels nice though. Maybe some miniature upholstered furniture. This already has some sewing done to it, so. Veritable real wax super binta. It also says guaranteed on the other side. So it's about 21 inches wide, or I don't know, however you want to look at it. 42 to 44 inches long. Well, I'm never a big fan of brown fabrics, but maybe, I'm not sure. What do you think this would have been used for, since it's partially sewn? Some heavyweight toile. It's a fair amount, so I could figure out something to do with it. I'd say not quite a quarter yard, because part has been cut off the side. Sort of a watermelon pink with red. I like the colors. The print's interesting. The colors are good. And it's right at about 2 yards, so plenty to work with. Actually, if you saw my other video, there's a lot of the petals cut out for that specific kind of quilt, and this would be great for petals because of the size of the print and the colors and all that. Printed for Hobby Lobby. I just don't have any use for this fabric. And it seems like there's an awful lot of it, around 3 yards. So, yeah, I don't know what to do with that. Let's see what the design looks like. Ooh. Pretty. And there's quite a bit of it. So it's 3 yards, or about 3 yards long, and about 45 inches wide. So a lot to work with. I'll have to think about it though. It's really pretty. I love it though. Okay. Hey, a stretch knit tank top. 1978. Oh. Might be good. I may or may not have worn something like that. 88. Probably 90s. 96. That's cute. I'll probably try that out. So a bunch of Christmas strips, so I imagine prepping for some type of quilt. I mean, I guess I have a gazillion quilting books. A gazillion. Including at least one that deals with strips, so I can probably find something to use these in. Pretty green, plain green. About a yard. It actually would match those strips, so I could always do strips out of this one. I wonder if this was going to be cut to strips too. Looks like about a yard. A VIP screen print from the Cranston Printworks Company. So yeah, I'd say about a yard. So about 9 inches, but it's a super wide fabric, so it would be great for miniature furniture. I'm almost positive I have some more of this fabric. Almost positive. And it's about a yard of it. They might have been thinking of using it for the Christmas one as well, but I wouldn't. Cranston Printworks Schwartz Lehman probably textiles, duh. I really like it. It feels really nice. I would say it's a bit more than a yard, but it's been cut into. Not sure what I would use it for, but I really like it. I think these next two are with the same print stuff theme. Yep. City Hoppers by Lisa Glanz for Michael Miller. Cute colors. Super cute. So cute. There's not a ton of it though, so I wish it was about double. I'll have to think about that. Let me know what you thought of today's haul, if you think it was worth $22.99. And if you enjoyed this video, I have an entire playlist of just fabric hauls you can check out right here.